Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to VBuild Live. Hi, Corinne.
Hello.
We're here on the west side,
Woo.
and we're building something. I'm going to tell a little bit of a history lesson on how I got this. This is Diablock, Mecha Builder Volume 3, Cybertron Association Convoy. I got this for $58.80, $5,880 in Japan.
That's a lot of dollars.
I got this when I went back to Japan for a week to pick up the stuff I couldn't take home from my first visit. So it was in March of 2008.
Dang.
I saw this thing, I had no idea what it was, and I was like, I think this looks cool. I bought it, and then it just sort of sat on a shelf for that was March 2008, so how long ago would that have been?
A million years.
7.5 years.
Holy crap.
I've never cracked the seal on this, I don't think.
Right.
No, I did. I looked at the instructions back then, but I don't remember any of it. I don't know what Diablock is. I don't know anything about this at all, whatsoever.
He looks like an Emperata. Look at his head. He's got one eyeball.
He's just made out of bricks. So I'm gonna
Scary.
pull the tray out here. Ooh. Ooh.
Woo! And then we unveil our three guests in the back.
What?
The Cyclonus and Smiley Jazzes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you can also see that weird cabinet thing back there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's got tilted. Fix it! Ah!
Back here now.
Yay.
Yeah. So we got some bags of stuff.
Yay, stuff. The stuff.
And we got our instructions. All right, I'm going to organize our place here. And, we also got 2 big Autobot stickers.
Oh. I want one for my car.
These are for his shoulders.
I know.
All right. Oh, man, this is a mountain of stuff. I should have probably set this up beforehand. Let's just roll with it.
I love that Vangelus buys things and then waits 7 years to build them.
Thank you.
Some people watching might not have even been alive when you got that thing.
That's impossible. There are no 8-year-olds watching my YouTube videos.
Hopefully not.
They're hearing things they shouldn't hear. I don't even know where to put the camera for this. Holy crap.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the little guy sitting in the back. All right, is this camera where you want it to be?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I just don't know what to do with all these bricks. I thought this was going to be numbered bags or something.
You have to wait for a fine layer of dust to accumulate on your toys in order for it to build properly.
That's right.
It's a protective layer.
It needs character.
Yeah. And in case you don't have enough character staring at you right now, in the form of, street Cyclonus and Autobot Jazzes. Someone says, I bet the plastic quality will be better than Creo.
Probably.
That'll be interesting to test
These
out.
studs are weird. They're really tall. I'm going to separate everything by color while I dump it all out.
I want to touch them.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm touching it. Ooh. Are they better than Creo? They feel pretty sturdy. Yeah, they feel pretty sturdy.
Go dump all the gray bits over here.
Lee Kalba's here. Hey. I am 8, and what is this?
You're not 8, you're lying.
Yes, you're not allowed to be 8.
There are no 8-year-olds.
Corinne, please tell Vangelus I am sorry. I said sucks like Kiva. I didn't notice it was a pun, and I feel bad that I didn't make the pun stand out more to break his spirit. I think he accepted your apology.
It worked.
Can I just say I'm super disappointed that nobody ever made Insecticon color repaints of Beast Wars bug molds. Bug molds, sorry.
Me too.
Those are actually pretty nice colors.
Yeah, it's real vibrant.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was all going to be mixed up all higgledy-piggledy like this.
Oh, do you want scissors?
Nah, it's okay.
I can give you the power of scissors.
I've got a system. I just stuff my finger in the plastic and rip it open.
Will you and Krim be dressing as Crack Eyes Jazz for Halloween?
Of course we will.
I would love to be Smiley Jazz, but no one would know who I was. When do you think we might end up seeing Jazz again in Rid?
I mean, I'm sure he'll be back if they get a season 2, whenever that comes out.
Jazz is in Rid?
Yeah, that's Rid Jazz.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I got him mixed up with Blur, who's in Rescue Bots.
Oh.
Because, Blur and Jazz are, really similar.
Pretty much the same character.
Yep. All right, Kryn, science fiction or fantasy, magic knights or spacemen's? I definitely am a much bigger fan of science fiction and aliens than fantasy stuff. Are you ever going to review ROTF Mindwipe?
I will someday.
Opinions on Gundam, the Origin Zaku. Is it worth getting if I have the older Zaku?
I'm sure someone in the chat can answer that, because I have no idea. But yes, he's absolutely worth it.
We will see Rid Jazz in rehab.
Poor man. Poor Rid Jazz.
See, you all guys are calling him Crack Jazz. I've been calling him Smiley Jazz. Some people just look crazy.
Why would they be calling him Crack Jazz? Who could have given him that idea?
You did it.
I didn't do anything.
Can I cosplay as Cracked Out Jazz for the next SAC anime? LOL, spread the word. Yes, and if you do, take a picture and put it online. That would be amazing.
And then pay us royalties because we invented the character.
Wait, there was a ROTF mind wipe? What is this?
Yeah, Revenge of the Fallen. Well, I mean, he's not necessarily Revenge of the Fallen, but he was from that, you know, that sort of Revenge of the Fallen-y Reveal the Shield crossover line. Oh, these feel good when they go together.
That's what he said.
These feel really good when they go together.
Those round ones are kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
they're like little space
This is
pods.
a really nice feeling ball socket joint here. Like this feel good.
Corinne, you like science fiction but not like Kamen Rider? Blasphemy! Yep, I am the opposite of what blasphemy is the opposite of blasphemy.
I don't know what you're saying.
I don't know either. And we're missing stuff now.
Oh,
okay.
this
I gotta
chunks
switch
together.
windows. Hang on.
Holy
Yeah,
crap,
scroll
this
up.
feels good.
We're missing stuff. Hey, Vangelus or Corinne, with the recent appearance of Death Soars in IDW MTMTE, do you think Star Saber will come back to fight him?
I hope he does, so that like IDW Star Saber as a character can finally make some sense to me. That would be great. Because I really he's one of the weakest things to come out of this book so far, and I want to know who he actually is supposed to be.
Oh, the window is crazy. B3 reviewed that Origin Zaku. Promote yourself, Vince.
Yeah, Vince, promote yourself. Do it. I dare you.
Would you like to have a bag of New Mexico green chili grown in my backyard?
Okay.
Smiley Jazz for life, Smiley Jazz for president. Okay. Would probably be a better president than Trump.
Man, we joke.
Oh god, even saying his name closed my throat. Ah. Have you seen the trailers for Warhammer Total War, Me Like Ye?
I have not.
You don't remember ROTF Mindwipe because he wiped your mind.
Oh!
Why does this thing skip around so much?
Would you believe I still have more of these little bags of parts to open up?
I will pay you in pictures and burnable Uncrustables. Alright, I'm going to go have a coughing fit at the other side of the room. I'll be right back.
Hooray!
Tell them about something or other.
So, once upon a time, we lived in a land of prosperity, where we thought that we knew what building blocks were, but then I discovered Diablock from many years ago, and Jiminy Cricket, do I wish I knew about this stuff to some better degree than how much I know about this stuff. I don't know nothing about this stuff, but it feels really good. It feels really weird, too. It's like Duplo voluminous, but the size of Legos, and, man, I don't know. I like it.
Oh, boy.
Hi, Grin.
Hi. Question for Grin. Just wanted to say hey. That's not a question.
Well, just turn it into a question. Just wanted to say hey, and then what would you say in response to that?
Still coughing. What are your thoughts on the Star Wars Blade Builders toy line?
I think it looks hilarious, but it's one of those things where, you got to eventually go, I need to not just buy things for no good reason, so I'm not buying any of it, but I think it looks hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Wait. Ugh, why is this chat so, finicky?
I don't
Vangelus, don't expect Diablock Convoy to stay that nicely together when he has to support some weight.
Uh-oh.
So there's some...
We got people speaking from experience.
Yeah, some nice warning for you. Do you think Optimus Prime was cut into blocks after trying it one with RC? I don't know.
Are we talking about sex?
I don't know. Jazz is not on drugs. Jazz has the face of a man whose life has completely fallen apart and it has utterly warped his mind, but he's trying to pretend he's still just a regular guy.
Role player.
And by some weight, I mean his own structure.
I'm looking forward to this part coming up, I guess, when the whole toy implodes.
What is your favorite Kamen Rider music? What is your least?
Off the top of my head, I really liked a lot of the music in Gaim and in Kiva, actually.
Jazz 2016. Yep. That's terrifyingly proper. Maybe Jazz had a family. Oh. Poor guy, he had a family.
I like the past tense there. It's dark.
Then he ate them. Will Diablock Convoy be more or less sturdy than that Creo Optimus Prime?
He'll probably be better than that Creo Optimus Prime.
Type V3 says, go to my channel and watch my Gundam reviews. Vangelus ordered you to.
What?
Smiley Jazz speaks to the voices. Smiley Jazz is a sad, broken man. Aww.
Excuse me. I'm coughing.
Jazz's family all probably blew up or something. Going backwards through the chat, trying to find where we were left.
I can't find the 6-stud flat, this is the 2x3 red pieces. Unless I'm really missing something here.
Hello, Kryn. How many N's are in Kryn?
Wait a second. Oh, pfft.
1 N in Kryn.
Never mind. I see what it's.
The rest would just be, extraneous.
There are no 6-stud red pieces. It's...
Ever seen My Neighbor Toronto? They wrote My Neighbor Toronto.
I've seen My Neighbor Totoro, but I guess that's not what we're talking about.
I just got here. What are we building? Smiley face.
Diablock Convoy.
Very good. Wait. Okay. Would you be open to guest subtitles in your reviews? That's not really his style.
Thought about it, but I don't like to involve other people's schedules because then I'll just end up being terrible to work with.
Are you planning on getting Make Toys Tailgate with add-on parts for Cyclonus?
I would very much like to.
Yes, that would be cool. And then you have to come over and let me see.
Kryn will beat me up if I don't.
Cyclonus! Woo! Alright. I have Diablock Convoy. He's cute in concept, but once the snot starts in earnest in the hips and torso, it does not work. Arms and legs are good, though.
Oh, man. All these people have got opinions.
Does snot refer to something? It's all in caps.
Stud's not on top.
Oh, it does refer to something. That's so weird. Can you wait till Star Wars 7?
Okay.
Can you make a prime-colored alligator like that G1 episode?
I would assume I could somehow, eventually.
Favorite Power Rangers series? My personal fave is Lightspeed Rescue.
RPM. Get in gear.
So you're saying you like Baku Baku Beating Heart?
Not that one so much. It's fine, but I'm more into the stuff that the cast did.
Was Optimus Prime cut into bits while asking RC for a date?
Oh, well, absolutely. I mean, that's the only reasonable thing that would have happened.
It looks a lot like a lot of red, blue, and gray. Is it an Optimus of some sort? Yes.
Yes, it is.
It's a Diablo Convoy.
Diablock. Diablock.
Diablock Convoy.
Diablock Convoy.
Have you ever sampled any of the Kinnikuman SH figure arts?
I have not, although I heard from friends that they were pretty cool.
Why does the chat skip? It's not anything you guys are doing, it's this.
Yeah, the interface is a doy.
Interface is a little difficult. I don't want to miss any questions. Can
I take a quick look at the live feed so I can see what I'm seeing here?
Okay. I will allow
slow
it.
this down and over here a little bit.
There we go. We're
That's
interfacing
better.
the...
Okay.
You're interfacing. Okay. Do you worry about the state of the newer Transformer Rid show since we haven't heard of a season 2 yet still and no new toys? Assuming that nothing is shown at NYCC. Yeah, it seems like they're really screwing over Rid in terms of not giving it any marketing.
Yeah, it's really been a forgotten child. I don't think there's anything like sinister going on. I just think it, there's no impetus for them to put more money and stuff into it. I think it's just a shame because the people working on that show seem to be really happy about what they're doing.
It has no con presence though.
Yeah, no, every convention it's been at, it's been like a thing that's mentioned offhand.
Yeah, that's too bad. Is Optimus Prime still trying to protect all sentient beings, or is he just keeping the pieces?
Keeping the pieces. I saw what you did with that wording. I get it.
Thoughts on Adventures Battle Grimlock?
I think he looks super cool.
Is Tailgate going to need to fight Kryn for Cyclonus' affection? She definitely seems quite taken with him.
Probably.
What do you think?
I think you're going to end up beating up Tailgate because you're mean.
No. I'll just be friends with both of them. Saw the Crane review. Would you too want a metalhead version of such a figure?
Krillin review?
Am I not pronouncing things correctly?
I'm not sure. I didn't hear it entirely.
Saw the Krang review.
Krang! Okay. Yeah, metalhead would be cool.
Offbeat question. Since I'm building Star Wars and you're building Transformers, how did you like the Star Wars Transformers? I got a lot of them.
I had a few of them. They were not great, but some of them were pretty cool. Commander Cody and Yoda were both, I thought, pretty well done. For what they are, anyway.
Do you guys have good ramen up there in Canada?
It ain't bad. It ain't amazing. It ain't bad.
Any high hopes for the Combiner Wars Machinima show?
Just keeping my expectations tempered, but hopefully it will have lots of cool gatai.
Will you show off your collection?
Not anytime soon, because it's not really, all on display.
I bought some beef ramen at my local store, and it says may contain mollusks, fish, crustaceans, mustard. Should I be worried about their quality control? I would.
Nah, man, mollusks are great. Eat more mollusks.
Although they might be using that as a source of, I saw a fish once put into something that you wouldn't think it would be in, just so that they could say that it had omega-3s in it. So if it's advertising that it has omega-3, it might be getting that from a fish source.
Some of that fish source omega-3.
Seen any good Tumblr cartoons recently? What did you think of the last Steven Bomb?
I haven't seen the Stephen Baum stuff. Oh! Sorry, I thought you meant the one that's I think one is starting now, so I thought they might have been meaning that. No, I haven't. I don't watch Tumblr cartoons.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you're talking about. No idea what you're talking. Huh? Do Stephen Baum? What? Why are you threatening me with a bomb?
You and your names for cartoons you're afraid to say you like on the internet.
I'm afraid of nothing.
Tumblr cartoons.
Listen, if there's one thing I learned from my time with Tumblr cartoons, which I never had, because I never had time with them, it's that, you can't be afraid. You've got to find the support of your friends.
Do you like Megatron or Megatronus? Megatronus is the one with the dumb voice, right?
Oh, right. We're talking Rid? Then yeah, Megatronus is kind of a Goomba.
He looks alright, but
he
his
looks
voice
great.
Was disappointing.
Yeah.
Do you collect Legos, Vangelus?
Sometimes.
Marvel or DC?
Generally Marvel concepts I like more, but DC cartoons I've liked most of the time more. Until we had Earth's Mightiest Heroes, but then, Marvel saw fit to put an end to that. What
toy hurt the most when you broke it, physically or emotionally?
CM's Genesect Gaugagar really hurt when it broke. It broke within a minute of opening it.
Aw. What do you think of Zone, Mr. Countdown?
I think that the Zone base is... What?
Do you think you're gonna get the other Make Toys Insecticons?
Other Make Toys Insecticons? I don't know what they're talking about.
As a side question, do you prefer the Bad Cube versions or the Make Toys versions?
Insecticons?
That's what it says.
Are Make Toys doing Insecticons? I didn't know they were. Someone enlighten me. Or are you talking... If you're talking about the Ocular Max ones by Mastermind, then I think those look really cool. Are Make Toys doing Insecticons in Remaster? Did I miss something?
Any plans for some more LEGO minifigure pack videos?
I might get some. I think the monster set looks really neat. I'd like to get some of those and do a dumb little video with them.
Opinions on FP Insecticons about to invest in a set of 3.
Oh, I always thought they were cool. They're not the best toys on the block nowadays, but they have some really cool concepts in them. And if you like the ninja aesthetic anyway, I liked the ninja aesthetic.
The Masterpiece styled ones.
Yeah, that's Mastermind Creations, not Make Toys. If you're talking about, well, there's Mastermind Creations, doing Ocular Max, Bad Cube, and Fans Toys are the 3 Masterpiece Insecticons. What does it say about me that I know all this right off the top of my head? I don't know.
You know too much about Insecticons.
Probably.
What are you going to do about it? Learn more, probably.
Fight someone. Yep.
Fight someone. Who wants to fight Vangelus?
About Insecticons.
Winner gets a hug.
I want a hug.
All right. Have you received your Shoto Kamen Rider figures? How do you like them?
Are they out yet? Because I have them on pre-order, but I haven't had a payment request for them yet.
Maybe they got theirs for free.
Damn it!
Are you jealous?
Yes!
Favorite Rid toy?
I really like a couple of them. I really like the Rid Bumblebee, actually.
Did you ever read The Covenant of Primus from a couple years ago? If so, any thoughts on it you want to share?
I haven't actually read it all the way through yet. I know some of the concepts in it. There's one really dumb one. But the artwork is really cool. I haven't, to get to the point, I haven't actually read the thing myself yet.
Do you have a favorite Masterpiece figure?
Right now, I mean, I like Masterpiece Bumblebee quite a lot.
Thoughts on Masterpiece Optimus Primal?
I'd like to see what the actual toy looks like and not the concept one. The idea is really cool, though.
Trucker Monkey.
Oh, why do we gotta fight?
Will you do a video on... Hang on, it just disappeared. I think it said Masterpiece Star Saber?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, I'm going to eventually do one on him.
Has there ever been a cassette tape combiner?
There have been a couple. Boombox and what's his name, and Squawk Talk and what's his name.
And the actual MP3.
The dinosaur ones.
Favorite third-party Dinobots?
I really like Planet X's. I like fans projects for all their flaws. The aesthetic I think is kind of neat, but they are definitely all over the place as far as it being a set.
I've recently started reading the More Than Meets the Eye comics volume by volume. Should I skip Dark Cybertron?
Nah, you should... Well, there's some cool stuff in there, but if you only read the More Than Meets the Eye parts, it will be the most confusing nonsense in the world, so you gotta read all of it, and it's not great, but I don't...
If you happen to only read More Than Meets the Eye and you don't read Rid, and you read that, it's gonna be confusing.
It's gonna be confusing no matter what you do.
I was confused.
I don't have a good answer to this, because I don't think you should skip them. But I guess just read a synopsis of them.
Yeah, go to Wikipedia. Go to TF Wiki. What happened during Dark Cybertron? The answer is, we don't actually know. Alright, I missed out on a chance to get Masterpiece G2 Sideswipe. Did I make a mistake?
Well, maybe. But, I mean, he's still in stock at places, so you still have chances.
Have you seen the new Guardians of the Galaxy cartoon?
I have not. I've heard that it is kind of dire as far as the final production episodes, but I have not seen it myself.
I would like to see it. I've heard there's complaints that it looks really like Flash. But I don't know why people would be complaining about that. Unless they're like actual cartoonists. Who were the people who were complaining? So I guess they know what they're talking about. As long as the writing's good, I guess it could look kind of bad. I don't know. Optimus Primal could kick Leo Primal's ass, am I right?
Well, they didn't fight. They worked together to defeat Majin Zarak, so I don't know if we'll ever know the answer to that question.
Will Vangelus review the Figure Arts Renewal Agito?
Eventually he will.
Eventually. What was the really dumb concept in the Covenant of Primus?
That Prime Optimus Prime is the reincarnated one of the 13 Primes. I thought that was a bit much. That pushed things to a level that I was like, this is gone kind of dumb, and I don't think I really care for this idea. Luckily, it hardly ever really came up since then, but I didn't like that idea very much.
I like All Hail Megatron. Your opinion?
Everyone is a unique and wonderful individual.
That's the one that I've heard is really confusing.
It's confusing because it was partly supposed to be a reboot to get new readers in, but then it also partly wasn't, and it makes it weird to read.
Opinion of the Leo Prime Leonidas figure?
It looks cool. It's one of those things that is, if I had infinite money, I'd probably have one, but I don't, so I don't currently have one.
If I had infinite money, I would own Victoria, BC.
That's just rude. Why would you take my homeland away from me?
I wouldn't change anything. I would just own it so I could come here without needing a passport.
Everything would be different.
Nope. Well, everything would be better.
Different.
We'd fix some of the problems.
There are no problems.
There's way too many old people. We're going to ship all those down to we'll ship them up to Vancouver.
Ship them to Florida.
Yeah, ship them to Florida. Oh, man. Florida doesn't deserve that. No, they don't deserve that.
Florida deserves everything it gets.
Any news on a third-party Spike? I got the Year of the Horse MP10, and while I appreciate his huge junk, I feel cheated not to get a micro Spike.
I haven't heard much. They're making a Carly.
Do you own TFCC Trenchlis, and what are your thoughts on him?
I do not. I only have a couple of the first-year subscription figures that I got through other people at conventions. And I have not participated in the subscription service since.
Do you keep up with the latest season of Red vs. Blue? I thought it was awesome.
I have not, myself.
No, and we should.
Yeah, I feel like I wanna.
Ship the old people to Australia. Poor old people.
Yeah, let's just send them to Australia.
I'm sorry, old people.
No, I'm sorry, Australia.
Crit Vangelus, who is your favorite TF Comics artist?
It's hard for me to pick a favorite. I like a lot of them for different reasons.
You can't pick a favorite because you know them personally.
That too.
I can pick a favorite because I've never met any of them.
Uh-oh. Battery went out. I've got to
Oh, no.
pop the new one in.
Hold, please.
No, you can keep talking. We're still got audio going.
I'm letting them know.
Ah.
So what Vangelus is doing is that this will eventually be a recording he places on YouTube, but the good camera has just run out of battery, so he's swapping into a new battery.
Because I actually brought a battery with me this time.
So anyone who joined us last time, sorry, my throat's all messed up today,
will know that this is a wonderful thing that's happened.
will know that we have come prepared this time. I'm sad that Sidewalk Cyclonus is not in shot.
Well, don't worry, he will be.
Alright.
Eventually. Someday. Maybe.
I'm not a big fan of pseudo-human religious concepts in Transformers. Have you been tempted to check out Power Rangers Dino Charge?
I want to check out Power Rangers Dino Charge for Yoshi, but I haven't yet.
Florida really is terrible. Don't ship the old people to Florida. We've got enough.
My favorite part about Florida is that nobody stands up for Florida.
Have we gotten a third-party spark plug yet?
I don't think we have.
Vangelus Prime Toilet Combiner.
Okay.
Question for Kryn. Hello. There's no question, just hi. Hello. That's
Hello.
the second time you've done that.
Kryn!
You can ask a question if you want.
Kryn!
But...
Hello.
Hi. You can take my place in Florida. Godspeed.
Oh, no. We're not, we're not taking anyone away from Florida.
What do you like about nails?
Nails?
Nails.
Oh.
Non-aligned, blah, blah, blah.
I think I like the idea of there being a non-black and white concept in that universe commenting on the ridiculous state of the Transformers universe.
Yeah. Like, because I'm pretty sure most people like to think that they would be an Autobot or a Decepticon, but in reality, most people would probably just wuss out and just jump on the nearest giant titan out of there.
Would you call it wussing out, though? I wouldn't even call it wussing out. I'd call it being smart.
Well, yeah.
Because they're all lunatics.
Yes, that's true. I rescind my comment. You're free to come to Florida, just be prepared for the day the ocean finally reclaims it.
Great way to put it.
It's going to happen. Vangelus, have you pre-ordered the Fans Project Highbrow and Skull Cruncher? If not, will you?
I don't know if I'll pre-order them, but I'm going to try to get them because they look cool.
No. Skull Cruncher. I'll ask the same question I asked like a year ago. Vangelus, did you ever paint the MG Figurize Common Rider skull?
No, he was not in Toronto with me, so I never actually painted him.
Favorite figure from the Azalea mold?
I like their Solus Prime, Salvia Promin. I always say Prominion, but it's Promenade.
Have either of you ever experienced Yu-Gi-Oh? No.
I saw it on TV once.
No. Like that and Pokemon and Digimon, like those are all, I don't know what they are, but they're all in the same
They're
place.
amazing is what they are.
I will look forward to the day when the sea reclaims Florida. Things will be better then. Not really, because then all those people will be displaced and they're going to move farther north. Farther inland.
Well, that's not to Canada, so I don't really mind.
And they might try to get to Canada.
Nah. That's impossible.
Well, U.S. has a much higher population. If we all streamed over the border, what are you going to do? You're going to say you're sorry as we trample you.
No, we'll go and set fire to the White House because that's how we respond to that kind of situation.
Zack Anime 2016, all cosplay Cocaine / Smiley Jazz and Sagata Sanshiro. Excellent.
I dig it.
I want to
Sanshiro is the best.
I want to see Smiley Jazz. Wouldn't the ocean also claim the whole East Coast? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And since humans tend to build their major cities along the coastlines and water lines because we need water to survive and grow crops.
I think this is his head.
A lot of people would be in really big trouble. He's gonna eat you.
Yep.
With his eye.
Chomp, chomp. Oh, man, I don't even know the layout on this build is insane. I don't know what's going into what.
All right, just go for it. Just stack all those round ones together. I'm
just rolling with it.
Rolling. Whoa, Vangelus, I'm a Floridian with family in Canada, so that's where I'm moving.
No, you're not allowed. That's against the law.
So someone who just arrived has written in all caps, "Oh God, Jazz has multiplied."
Welcome. Yes.
Welcome.
He has.
We love him. I see I missed a Loto. Probably been asked, but being an expert on Gundam, how do you feel about the newest series literally being called Iron-Blooded Orphans?
Well, I think it's good that Gundam has finally found a little bit of subtlety in its storytelling.
How many Kamen Rider drive shift cars does Vangelus have?
I don't actually have that many. I bought a bunch because I wanted to hear the Chase's cool thing say them in its cool voice, and then I kind of just forgot about them afterwards.
Hey Vangelus, I'll be cosplaying Kamen Rider Ghost next year for MomoCon in Georgia. Think I should make an alternate Cocaine Jazz form outfit for Ghost.
Do it! That would be fun.
Yes! Do it. That'd be awesome.
I'll have to do this twice. Oh, man.
Thoughts on Fox's Mega Man movie?
Hey, let's see what they do. What's the worst that could happen?
So, what is being built? It's by our newcomer who just saw.
Oh, this is Diablock. Convoy!
It's Emperata Optimus.
Diablock. Convoy!
Yes. Do they not have the letter V in Japanese?
Nope.
They use a B?
Well, they have a V, but they don't have the letter V in their usual alphabet. But then a Dakuan U can be a V in some cases, but I think that's a newer thing.
So why don't they use that?
Because these names were invented before that was invented.
So it's less than 7 years old, this linguistic change?
Well, no, the name Convoy was invented in the 80s, and they don't want to change that.
Oh, I see, okay. Someone says, I only now just realized there's more cocaine-fueled jazz.
And he's looking right at you.
He is. He's wherever you are, he sees you. And Sidewalk Cyclonus is there, too. If Vangelus could control the ocean, which country would he flood first with his fiery rage water?
Oh, I wouldn't flood any countries. I'd just, quietly moisten them.
I like that your water is fiery. That's awesome. Diablock Diaclone Convoy?
Diablock Diaclone Convoy!
Dragon Ball Evolution is the worst that could happen.
Nah. They could just stop making anything for Mega Man. That would probably be worse.
The Jazzes are now going to run out of cocaine twice as fast, and that's when the fun will begin.
Yep, they're going to just go at each other and try to dig the cocaine out of each other's blood.
Oh, God. That is so horrific. I like it.
And true.
That was T16 Skyhop's contribution.
Thank you, T16 Skyhop.
We love you. 90 viewers. Woo!
Hey,
Hi,
thanks for
everybody.
viewing. I wish I could say it were more exciting.
We have a lot of different colored blocks here. Well, 3 colors. 4 colors?
Yeah, and then a whole bunch of other colors I started discovering as we continued on. But
favorite Japanese Transformers theme song?
Oh, definitely Beast Wars Neo, Love Is Here.
Is that where What's Fighting Love was making fun of?
No. Love Is Here is that one. It's like, Love Is Here! It's a Beast Wars one. It's the best Transformers song ever made.
So do the blocks feel better than Creo?
Yes, they do.
All right.
So far. Apparently when we get to load bearing, it's all going to change.
Vangelus, do you have the obligatory black repaint to go along with your SRC Fat Getter?
I do not. That was a web exclusive I found out, so I didn't track it down back when it came out.
Sorry. Hi, Vangelus. Any thoughts on Mighty Number 9 and how it's being handled with multiple delays if you follow it?
I was a backer back when the thing was going on because I thought the concept was cool, but I never actually kept up with it after I backed it, other than, hearing about these things. I think that a lot of this is just the learning curve that video game kickstarting is going to be for a lot of people, both making the games and being backers. It's not unheard of for things to get delayed. It's just that now you're more what do you call it? Present for all the stuff that goes on. I don't think it's great that things get delayed constantly. I think that Red Ash was a massive mistake. But I'm not mad about the game being delayed because I'd rather the game come out good than fast. So yeah, it's the infancy of the platform, as I would call it.
CNA, it's not cybernucleic acid, it's cocaine and oh my god, jazz.
Does that work for you? Does that work for you?
That works for me.
That work? Okay, thank goodness.
That works. Nick says hi.
Hi, Nick.
I think in animated they called him Optimus Prime in Japan. He repeats it in the voiceover intro. By the way, an awesome intro if you haven't seen it.
Well, yeah, in animated, that's when the movies had gotten big, and they were like, all right, let's just start calling these guys by their actual names.
Most things go better than Creo, though.
A lot of things go better than Creo.
Poor Creo. In a perfect world, who would play Spike in your Transformer movie?
I never put thought into that, so I'm not sure.
I would do a gender swap, and it would be a girl.
It's still called Spike?
Sure. Yeah.
Spike's a pretty dumb name, so you can get rid of that name if you want.
I mean, Tank Girl's kind of a dumb name, but, people like her.
That's a cooler name than Spike, though.
Well, I don't know. But it's not like you'd be calling her Spike Girl. Like, come on. Come on.
Would you?
Well, am I in charge of something?
I don't know. Apparently you are now.
If I was in charge of a Transformers anything, there would be no humans in it.
Oh, man.
Because I don't like the humans.
Genocide.
Yeah, that's right. I'm watching it for giant robots. I've had enough people. I'm looking at you right now.
I don't have enough of me.
Nick says he was saying hi to Lee. He said hi to us already. Don't steal greetings. I knew that, Nick, but I still wanted to say hi.
I'm stealing greetings. No, it's all for me. Me.
Damn it, Nick.
My stream. It's all for me.
Do you ever think Hasbro will try to make a Combiner Wars Abominus / Predaking?
I mean, if it seems profitable to continue Combiner Wars a year from now, most probably.
It's all about the money.
Well, it is.
Yeah. So if you like stuff, keep buying it.
Pretty much.
Lee is doing a smiley face.
I wish there were a less cynical way to put it, but that is literally how a lot of merchandise-driven franchises work.
Yeah. Would you like to see Verity Carlo as the lead in a Transformers movie reboot?
Oh, that would be fantastic if Verity was done properly.
Yes. I don't know anything about Verity. She was in Last Stand of the Wreckers.
Yeah, and she was the original human protagonist in IDW, along with Hunter Onion and the other guy whose name I always forget.
Hunter Onion?
Yep.
Why is his onion?
O'Nean, I guess technically. But it always just read to me as Hunter Onion.
Hey guys, enjoying the build?
Now, I'm enjoying this build. Apparently it gets terrible at some point, so I'm just enjoying the ride right now.
While I think of it, I wanted to say that I love the recent interviews. They were great. Yay!
Thank you so much. I love doing interviews, and they are the least viewed thing I do, so I'm always happy when people actually check them out.
Transmech534 from Ireland says goodnight. Thanks for joining us.
Good night.
Who would Sparkle?
I'd Sparkle.
Who would play Sparkle?
Oh. Stephen Chow.
What if in Transformers 5 Matt Damon ascends to Transformers God status and destroys everything?
If it's Matt Damon, I'm cool with it. Matt Damon's a nice guy.
People are saying goodnight from England.
And so many nationalities.
I know, it's so cool. Vangelus, do you have a pair of Kamina glasses?
I do not.
What are Kamina glasses?
Kamina is a character from Gurren Lagann who had super iconic sunglasses.
Kamina. Vangelus, any thoughts on the new Drive Figure Arts line?
I've got Drive and Chase, and they feel great. They are very well-made toys. I like them.
Still bright out and hella hot here in California.
Still bright out here in Victoria, too, which is the same coast as California, so I guess that's all actually making sense.
Yep, here in Dublin, North California. It's nice and cool.
Dublin, North California?
Well, they have a part they call Northern California. NorCal?
I'm talking about the Dublin part.
Well, we're doubling up the northernness.
Oh, I thought you meant Dublin like Dublin, Ireland, but in North California.
No.
And I was like, why would they steal that name?
North. 2 norths.
Double north, double north.
I like the interviews if there's someone I know who they are or who do something interesting. Oh yeah, I wanted to say, I still haven't had a chance to listen to the interview with the plush girl.
Oh, Shirley.
Plush, what's Plushology?
Plushology, Shattered Needle.
Yeah, Shattered Needle. But I'm super looking forward to it, and you haven't put that link on Tumblr yet, because I would have retumbled it.
I always forget to put links on Tumblr.
Dang it, you gotta do it.
It's a bunch of extra work.
Ugh. Well, it's hard to do on the stupid mobile, so...
It is hard to do on a stupid mobile.
I just got a smartphone like 2 weeks ago.
Welcome, Kryn, to the smartphone world.
And then I went to another country where I can't use, like, half of it, so... I'm trying.
Try so hard.
Yep, and failed so hard. The Buzz Dixon / Matt Frank interview was fantastic.
It was fantastic to have that conversation with them. I did not expect that interview to get so, like, long and multifaceted and fun and rewarding to just be a part of the conversation with.
Vangelus, if you could be any Sailor Scout, which would you be?
Sailor Uranus.
What about Sailor Pluto? She's not a planet anymore. She's a dwarf planet.
I guess.
We call her, what is below Sailor? Like, little Sailor. Sailorlet.
Sailorlet?
Sailorlet. Sailor in Training, Pluto. I don't know. I've never watched that show.
I got nothing.
It's 93 Fahrenheit in southwest Arizona.
You never watched Sailor Moon?
Nope.
It's your demographic.
I don't like anime.
Anime doesn't like you.
That's fine. I don't care.
You should. Anime has got clout.
Yeah.
Anime
for people
knows people
who enjoy it.
Yeah, anime knows people.
Anime knows people.
Anime knows people. Anime knows people.
Nick says Uranus is great.
Thank you. Yours is too. It's fantastic.
All right.
I'm starting to see, by the way, what they're talking about with the structural non-integrity. Like, this whole assembly is garbage. These whole giant things are held together on, like, 2 studs down here.
Oh. All right. Got some Twitter questions. What's your favorite food?
I like meat.
I like chocolate and sweet things.
I like meat and meat things.
Will we ever get to hear more Vangelus Lady Gaga covers?
Hopefully. I've had ideas.
Can I has cookie?
You can have as many cookies as you want, fella.
Have you thought of stealing TJ Omega's thunder and go interview Scott McNeil?
If I'm ever at the same place Scott McNeil's at, I'd want to talk to him, because I've talked to him not on the mic before, and he's a pretty fun fella.
Chocolate cookie.
Chocolate cookie.
Arizona is AZ. Right, I forgot. AR.
Augmented reality.
Augmented reality. Am I the only person who would like to see a road roller transformer? Your thoughts?
You're not the only person.
Road roller?
Well, no one's ever the only person.
Yeah. Hey Vangelus, what Transformer shows would you say are a must-watch?
Animated, for sure. I'd say Prime is really worth it. It drags in Season 2 pretty badly, but it's still worth it.
Hey guys, I came home from the place of working, smiley face. BJ Gavers.
Welcome
Hello.
back from the place of working. I hope you're still alive.
I heard there was a correlation between Pluto not being a planet and Hades not being invited to Olympus.
I have no idea what goes on in the politics of Olympus.
AR is Arkansas. I knew that. I thought that because I was like, wait, Lee doesn't live in Arizona, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Augmented Arkansas.
I'm from the Northeast. I don't know any states outside of New York. Sorry about that. That was my own ignorance, and I apologize. I can't see Optimus Prime living very long. It appears to have a little blockage in his chest. What character would you like to see Planet X tackle after the
God
Dinobots?
damn it!
What?
I just caught on to what that meant.
I have no idea.
Blockage in his chest? This is his chest. It's made of Diablocks. You're an evil person!
Diablock.
And a bad person!
Do you remember Hugnut and Prime Megatron's crotch chrome? That's a shout out to a previous V-Build Live.
Oh, Crotch Chrome. I kind of remember Crotch Chrome. Kind of.
I remember Hugnut.
Good old Hugnut.
Yay. Oh, we're missing stuff. Wait, I gotta switch windows so I can find all the missing things. Missing ones. Does Vangelus have any of the Kamen Rider Drive roleplay toys?
I have the punchy thing that Chase used to be cool that plays industrial music before he transforms.
Samurai Kidna says, wow, my first V-build. Hi.
Welcome.
Yay, welcome. What's your favorite Japanese G1 series?
I haven't actually watched them all to completion, so I can't really say yet.
What person do you most want to interview?
Oh, jeez. So many people. I want to have another interview with Matt Dowdy sometime.
Yeah, he seems like a really cool guy.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Prime Autobot and Decepticon?
Prime Autobot and Decepticon. Knockout is by far my favorite Decepticon. And he's
Soundwave.
an Autobot now, so technically he's my favorite Autobot as well.
Prime Soundwave is the best Soundwave.
You're the best
He's
Soundwave.
so cool. Hey, Vangelus, what is your favorite Transformers animated figure?
Rodimus is one of my favorites by far. Him and RC are both great ends to the line.
I would totally want to see a third-party IDW Orion Pax as he appeared in more than meets the eye shadow play. What about you?
Yeah, let's do it. Kickstart it.
If you don't have any tokusatsu toys, Vangelus, I recommend the Deca Driver from Decade. Not only is it a great toy, but it's dirt cheap as it was released in Korea with no changes.
Oh, I've got plenty of Toku toys, trust me. Too many Toku toys.
Worst Transformer?
You! Ha! Ha! Gotcha!
Well, who really is the worst Transformer, though?
I don't know, it's probably me.
You're not a Transformer.
Am I, though?
What?
Exactly.
All right, Mr. Peanut Butter. Am I really? I can't even do the voice thing right now. Is it really? Also, all of you who have never seen BoJack Horseman should probably go check out BoJack Horseman.
I'm so happy you're promoting BoJack Horseman.
It's also, just so you know, like one of the saddest things ever and super depressing, which I personally don't usually go for, but it is pretty well done.
I'm so pleased.
This is for both of you. Out of the 6 CW Superion bots, which is your favorite? Who's in Superion?
Airplanes.
I'm not familiar enough to pick a favorite. Or do I know any of the characters?
Probably not.
Okay.
I really like Fireflight still. It's one of my stalwart favorites. One of them is Silverbolt. It's just a different Silverbolt.
What's your favorite Combiner Wars figure besides Firefly?
Oh, definitely Dead End Streetwise Prowl.
Hotspot!
Hotspot's okay.
Hotspot's great.
Hotspot's okay.
No, you liked him more before.
I did. Then you took him away from me.
No, you gave me my own and then I mutilated him.
You took him away from me.
If you could punch an anime character in the face, who would it be?
Oh man, such a menu of characters in the rich history of anime that I've wanted to punch. I can't even tell you. I want to be the one who punches Roshu. That's what I want to be. I want to be cool.
Who do you like better, Combiner Wars Superion or Defensor?
I think I like Defensor more overall, but Superion definitely brings a nice lithe form to the table.
Are you interested in One Punch Man when that comes out?
I don't know what that is.
What character, other than Trypticon, would you like to see Planet X do next after the Dinobots are done?
Someone who is not red, gold, and gunmetal silver.
Would you rather have X-ray vision or the power to turn any food into your favorite dessert?
I'm real cool with a lot of desserts, so X-ray vision.
That's a tough one.
Come on.
But when you're doing your X-ray vision, are you giving other people, like, cancer?
Oh, who cares?
You don't care about other people.
If you have X-ray vision, then do you really need to care about other people?
Well, you know, if the government found out, they'd probably just make you stand at, like, the world's most populated airport and look at everybody.
Yep, and then write down what you see. What a horrible life that would be.
Not to mention all the people whose privacy you would violate all the time.
Who cares about that part?
Ugh, I would be really angry. I would walk around wearing like a... What do they call it? Those LED lead vests. Do you own any of the MicroMaster combiners?
I do. I actually have Vanquish, and whoever the other one is that Vanquish comes with.
Vanquish!
Uh-oh.
Wait, is Vanquish here?
Aw, nuts! That thing happened. The card is full.
The card is full?
Yeah.
How long has it been full?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
At least we've got this nice stream recording. Hopefully a nice stream recording.
Everybody wants to punch Roshu?
Roshu? That's right. Punch Roshu. I mean, Roshu got punched as hard as you could ever be punched in an anime, so it doesn't really matter at this point. But I need to sit over there for a second.
Okay, we are switching spots.
Corinne, let me tell you about how Roshu got punched.
Okay.
Roshu had a punch coming, right? And he got punched so hard. He got punched by someone who, like, crossed a trans-dimensional time-space barrier, picking up speed before punching him in the jaw. Is how hard he got punched.
See, why don't you like anime, Corinne? Well, some guy got punched so hard, something, I stopped paying attention.
That should be the answer to why you like anime. I don't understand.
Yeah. I'm inexplicable. You're unbelievable. Well, tell them what you're doing, because they're not seeing anything happening right now.
Oh, yeah, I'm busy just grabbing some footage off this card to make room for more footage. For today.
Here, you can answer questions.
Oh, yeah, I could, I guess.
Have you ever wanted to be a girl?
Yeah, you know, it'd be interesting. I think when I was a kid, I was like, what would it be like to just go and, like, have a chest?
Probably pretty annoying.
Favorite Beast Hunters figure is probably Transformers Go Decepticon Ratchet. Hunter Ratchet. Favorite G1 Season 4 Headmaster is probably Brainstorm, because I had one for a long time. We're back.
Yay!
In action!
Gloria,
I'm gonna
question mark?
keep going with this. Gloria, where?
For Gloria.
Don't let her near me.
What we're seeing here now is the future of Sentai mechs.
You have to just shred to pieces.
Poor Gloria. I should have brought her.
It's alright, you can just tell her about our adventure when you get home.
I will. Do you own any of the G1 MicroMaster combiners, like 6-train, 6-wing, etc.?
Oh, yeah, I've got the Universe version of their what they called Devastator, I think, at the time.
What's that tank thingy in the background that looks like a man sitting down?
That's Loto. That's one of the Loto twins, and he's not a man sitting down. He's a very well-disguised Gundam.
He looks like a guy lying down.
No.
It looks ridiculous, but at least we can see cocaine.
What was I looking for? Here's what I was looking for.
Coke Jazz is all we need, really.
Yeah, it's all we need to transcend.
I can't think of any game characters I'd really like to see Planet X do. Now, I'd like to see them take on IDW Cyclonus, though.
I don't know what their sculpting aesthetic would be like with him, but it'd be interesting to see.
Kryn, Venge, you've both done a lot of V-builds. Which one is your favorite? Do you define favorite in the same average way as most other people?
Favorite? I don't even remember half the things that we do.
Oh, I think they're fun. Sometimes I like... My favorite one probably is where you actually let me put stickers on Achilles.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was really fun. I was like, yay. Kryn, can I just say you are doing a wonderful job getting these questions to Vangelus. Thank you. I'm trying.
She's doing pretty well, and I'm very hard to work with.
What is Planet X? Because you guys are just talking about it.
That's a third-party company.
Oh, okay. Yes, and everything should always have IDW Cyclonus.
At all times.
Everything.
Even if it's not IDW Cyclonus.
IDW Cyclonus and a side of fries.
Uber alles.
Uber alles. What do you think of false combiners that are really just whole skeletons that you slap members onto?
It's still a kind of combiner, and it's something that actually some people actively want, especially when it comes to, like, Menasor. So...
Vangelus, would you like to have a Gloria/Kryn/Toiletus combiner?
Of course, any combiners. I'll take any combiners any day of the week.
I don't want to be combined with a toilet, but
why not?
Gloria is fine.
What's wrong with the toilet?
Nessie Dinobot, you mean Paddles?
Oh yeah, I forgot about Paddles.
Paddles got some fan art recently by, I think, one of the Joshes?
One of the Joshes.
Right?
I don't recall.
It was on, he put it online a little while ago. It was really cute. Everybody loved it.
Hey look, I'm actually making something here.
Yay, it's a box.
Look, it's like I got Optimus Prime pectoral windows.
It does.
They open.
Is there a matrix in there?
Nope.
Ah.
His chest is empty.
Jazz and Gloria would cause a rip in the fabric of our universe, Kryn. Woo!
Put something in my chest.
What is your least favorite Cybertron figure?
Probably Thunderblast.
Good price for animated Blair.
I don't spend too much on animated Blair.
I just really want an IDW Cyclonos with full samurai armor and a skull face. It's all about the face.
Oh, I keep knocking a piece loose here.
Favorite post-apocalyptic...
Ah! What just happened?
Favorite post-apocalyptic world from movies, TV, comics, etc.
I don't know if I have a favorite post-apocalypse. I've got a couple. Hang on, I need a sec to think here how to get this thing back in that just came loose.
Okay, I'll talk really quick. My favorite book in the world is called Snow Crash, and although it's not technically post-apocalyptic, it's post the fall of the United States. It's kind of a weird read now because it was written in 1989, 1990, and it was about the internet, which back then was extremely primitive. So now when you read it, it's kind of like, okay, you know, whatever. But it's really cool, and it's supposedly getting a movie done by the same people who did Attack the Block, which is going to be awesome. So.
I'm having problems here.
Uh-oh, he's having problems.
Oh, this thing. This little part of the build is garbage.
Ah! IDW Cyclonus and Cocaine Jazz, next buddy cop film, say yes.
Yeah.
Kryn,
absolutely.
If Cyclonus appears in the movie, who would you want to voice him? That's such a hard question.
Live action movie Cyclonus.
Live action movie Cyclonus. What voice?
And what body part of his would shoot things? How many heads would he have?
I don't think they should have human voices, though. How about a really heavy modified... What's that lead singer guy's name from Rammstein? Till?
Till?
Yeah, his voice. Kind of.
Why
Mixed
would
with
you not
like
want
another...
a human voice?
Because they're not human.
Well, yeah, but they're portrayed by humans fictionally.
It would be a really modified like combination of a couple of guys' voices. Okay. And it would be awesome. I want you to be able to hear the way his face looks in his voice. Do you like the new Rid Optimus Prime and the show?
It's an okay toy. It's not the best thing in the world. Show's okay. Not the best thing in the world.
Oh.
Kind of the story of Rid, really.
Yeah, poor Rid. It's cute. Maybe it's being written for an audience younger than what they're saying it's for.
Well, it's meant to be the show that kids who grew up watching Rescue Bots would graduate to.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. What do you think about animated messing with the Dinobots, like the names and removing Sludge and Snarl?
They didn't really mess with them. That's their version of the Dinobots. So I don't mind it, because there are still so many plentiful other versions of the Dinobots out there.
Is there a Robo-Dick in that box?
Maybe.
Maybe. There is no way you could get Kryn to combine with a toilet. The two would never set flush. You would never get me near a toilet.
Sit flush!
Set flush.
Damn it.
Coked Up Jazz is the dirty cop Cyclonus has to take down. Aximus Prime 81 says hi to both of us.
Oh god.
Hello.
This whole thing just buckled.
See, you were warned. I forgot who warned us, but somebody warned us.
Trying to push the head into place and the whole top surface just like sank.
Your opinion on Armada, Megatron, and Tidal Wave?
I liked those two a lot.
Attack the Block...
Wait, I have to add the arm to this rickety thing that just fell apart on me 15 times?
Well, it's no Creo.
Why are they doing snot build for a surface you don't even see?
Ew, snot.
I don't know. I'll get over it.
Are you ready for questions?
Yeah.
Did you say your opinion on Armada, Megatron, and Tidal Wave?
Yeah, I think it's a really cool concept, and I'd like to have a new Tidal Wave to go with new Armada Megatron.
Okay. Attack the Block looked kind of campy. Is it still worth a watch?
Totally.
I hate campy. I didn't think it was campy. So, I really liked it. Corey Burton could do a great Cyclonus. Who's Corey Burton?
Corey Burton was the voice of G1 Shockwave, animated Megatron, animated Ratchet.
Maybe. Someone else says, I always imagine Cyclonus sounding like Javik from Mass Effect. I have no idea what he sounds like.
That could work for me.
Hey from Nebraska. Hey.
Hey, Nebraska.
Rescue Bots is still around? Oh, yes. They're the only Transformers franchise to get a 4th season.
Yep.
It's pretty well written, actually. What are your opinions on DOTM, Shockwave, and Soundwave?
It's funny that he was a red herring, but it sucks because he also ended up being kind of a garbage character as a result.
Ah. Hang on.
What just happened?
Doctor, what essay says it was me that warned Vangelus, Kryn? Thank you, Doctor.
Darn it!
Vangelus, buy any figure arts lately?
Oh man, this whole thing's backwards. Yeah, the Avengers figure arts actually. And then I heard from Gigabeetle that the Iron Man might explode on me, so we'll see what happens.
Is it me or did the stream freeze? Hopefully not. We have a hello from Australia from Daniel Burford.
Oh no,
Hello.
what do I do? Kryn, everything's going wrong.
I'm sorry, do you want me to do it?
No, it's okay.
Aw. What do you think about 3-0 Titanfall Atlas?
Looks neat, but it's too expensive for me to actually just go and mess with one, so I'm not sure how it turned out.
Everything is better brick-built toy than Creo Optimus.
This is true. This is true.
Who would make the best voice actor for Prime Soundwave?
Like the noise of death and horrible things.
It doesn't matter who voices Prime Soundwave, you're going to put so many effects on it. Right?
I guess so.
I think Prime Soundwave's voice would be a combination of all the most horrible sounds of many frequencies.
And that's something that you thought up yourself.
I did.
Just to point that out.
I put it on Tumblr. Everyone was like, hey, that's cool, blah, blah, blah.
You forgot to attach your name to it.
No, I didn't. I did. It was just a submission to another Tumblr thing, so when they answered it, it didn't have my name anymore. But anyway, I said it would be cool if it was like every terrifying sound from like the low rumbles of the whales in the deep sea.
If anyone's wondering what I'm doing right now...
I didn't finish my thought.
Sorry, go ahead.
All the way up to the high-pitched screams of babies. Okay, go ahead.
Alright, so I used the wrong arm piece, so his elbow is going backwards, so I found the right one, and I'm trying to transplant it into the build without trying to pull his arm out, because trying to pull his arm out of this connection means the whole thing might shred to pieces. So I'm doing some surgery, basically.
Potterman15 says, this is my first V-Build live. I'm super happy. I love your videos.
Thank you very much. Welcome. It's a thing we do.
Best head/pants power linking Autobot.
Oh, man. I used to have opinions on those, and I can't remember them now.
Would you buy vehicle fusors?
Vehicle fusors, yes. That sounds really interesting.
Gilbert Gottfried should be the voice of Whirl.
Sure.
So will we see more sacks of meat tonight?
No sacks, but there will be meat.
Do you think with the
I fixed him.
Yay! Oh, look, it's half an Optimus.
Yep.
A half of an Emperata Optimus. Poor Emperata.
Half a man.
Half a man. 100% robot. Do you think with the massive success of Mad Max Fury Road, some third party will take a shot at doing a Warwig Optimus or something similar?
Maybe a few years ago, but given how poorly received, like any creative take from the third-party world is received, I guess, with in any way, shape, or form, like, I don't know, like it's too much of a financial risk for anyone to actually try to do it. So I would love to see that. That's what I'd love to see out of that world, but I can't see anyone taking the risk.
What if there were Combiner Wars figures based on Machine Robo Rescue?
That'd be cool.
This Diablock Convoy is bigger than I thought it would be.
Me too.
Are Built to Rule really better than Creo Optimus? At least Creo Optimus is posable.
I wouldn't say Built to Rule is better than Creo Optimus. They're like two different types of kind of not that great. Two different degrees of suck.
What do you think about 3A getting into Marvel characters? Any designs pique your interest?
I pre-ordered their Ultron, so hopefully I will find out whenever it actually gets made.
Kryn, what is your favorite vegetarian snack? Did you know that Oreos are vegan?
It's still messed up, and I refuse to believe that's true.
So I guess Oreos. Vegetarian, let's see. I'm not vegetarian, but there's plenty of good stuff.
What about falafels? You ever try falafels?
Yeah, falafels are alright. What? Oh, Haftimus Primvoy. What is your favorite brick-built transformer besides the Creo Changer Bumblebee?
That's the only one I've built that I actually liked, so I'm not sure.
Your least favorite / worst Generations figure.
Oh, geez. I gotta remember who's actually in Generations or not. I'm not sure off the top of my head. I need to think about that.
Vangelus, I can explain the, quote, Emperata look. The eye is supposed to be Prime's forehead crest, and that yellow brick inside his head is supposed to be his G1 yellow toy eyes.
Weird.
There's yellow? I don't see yellow.
I might have misbuilt his head in some way.
Oh. What is this thing that looks like Legos?
What is this thing?
Diablock. Do you think IDW Megatron is a bad guy, or only a visionary who suffered from the Autobot oppression and turned crazy?
A little bit of each. I gotta do another surgery here because I didn't pay enough attention to...
Rose.
Oh,
This is what they're seeing, by the way.
Ah! I'll look at it later.
Lower your hands.
I can't.
There you go. Okay. Takara Lego. I think IDW Megatron started in a good place, and he was a victim of oppression and blah, blah, blah. But there is a point where, you know, you can be oppressed and have a violent reaction to that, but still be not a total bad guy. And then there's a point where you employ and enjoy having someone like the DJD around. And, you know, he crossed that line, obviously. So, yes, he's a bad guy.
Yep.
The I've been oppressed excuse only works until you are the one oppressing others.
He becomes the monster. Oh, God.
All right, question via Twitter. How are you liking BC? BC is lovely. It's got really great weather. It's only like, the high here is like 62 Fahrenheit, which is, what is that, Celsius?
Like 20-something?
Oh, it's less than 20. I think it's like 14 Celsius?
Ugh.
It's really awesome. Greetings from Spain. Yay! That's Blix Jones. Hi.
So now, don't mind me. I'm just doing surgery.
Can you answer questions while doing surgery?
Probably.
What if 3P learned to have some goddamn fun for once instead of just greebly posable G1?
You're a 3P.
You said P.
Yeah.
Vangelus is salty. This is why we can't have nice things. What is this thing? A miserable little pile of bricks, but enough talk. How about you?
Oh, dear.
Vangelus, who is your best MKX character?
From when I played it, I was doing real well with Jackie.
Your least favorite Combiner Wars figure, followed by a bunch of typed out laughing.
I don't have any least favorite ones that are followed by a bunch of typed out laughing.
Do you have any that are least favorite?
Yeah, I mean...
Who is the biggest disappointment?
I was hoping for more out of Off-Road.
Aw, Off-Road. Have you played Animal Crossing New Leaf?
I have not, myself.
Do you think Combiner Wars should expand into other series such as Beast Machines, Rook into Strike, a Groove into Thrust, etc.?
If it sticks around long enough, go for it.
Bit weird, but do you have an opinion on any of the new Games Workshop stuff?
I saw that they rebooted their timeline, but that's about it as far as my knowledge. Oh, jeez. Okay, that goes there. And then this one is going to...
Vangelus, I never bought Generations Roadbuster when it was in stores. What did I miss out on?
He wasn't the best toy in the world, but he was okay. You'll find one.
Thoughts on the Brony fandom?
They're fine.
They're fine.
There's so much else in the world to be mad about.
Yeah. Does Vangelus have a surgeon license?
I do. I am a licensed doctor and surgeon.
You can never spend enough money on tiny plastic skeletons.
This is true.
Anyone else feel like this year is full of sexy beards?
I'm not one to comment, but you know there are.
Are you going to do No Shave November?
Maybe.
Do it. What characters would you like to see third-party companies do from Beast Wars and/or animated?
Give me a sec, and I'll have an answer for that. I'm just getting back to where I was in this build process. What was the question?
What do you want to see third-party companies do from Beast Wars and/or animated?
Oh.
How about a good Black Arachnia?
Oh, there's good ones out there, but an even better one.
Cool. Good Beast Wars Black Arachnia?
There's a good one coming up. That's a redo. It's a remold of animated Black Arachnia, and it looks a lot like the Beast Wars one.
Oh, that's good. The original gold Black Arachnia?
Yep.
Cool. Oh no, Smiley Jazz fell. No. Okay. He just wanted to hug half of Optimus.
He can't.
Um,
He's not allowed.
which of the CW Legends figures is the best in your opinion?
I really like Blackjack a lot. Blackjack is great.
Hey, Vangelus just got here. What are you building? Also, hey, Kryn. Hello.
I'm building me a Diablock Convoy so Shirekan.
Half of an Optimus. Any thoughts on Nicole Arbor?
I have not kept up with any of that stuff, but it sounds like she's a dimwit, so...
Who's that?
She's the big fat shamer thing going on.
Oh.
She was making some jokes, and people went like, yo, you're a dick.
Oh.
I have not actually appraised myself of that situation, though, so I just know what I hear from other people on social media, so I'm not one to comment.
Her last name is the Latin word for tree.
Nah.
Will
Tree.
Optimus make it through surgery?
I'm sure he will.
Would Vangelus ever consider reviewing Sonic the Hedgehog figures?
If I wasn't paying for them and people didn't mind me not knowing anything about them, then absolutely.
What's your rarest Transformer?
Probably the Action Master Elites, probably.
Action Master Elites.
Yeah, Omega Supreme and the bunch.
Oh yeah, those guys.
Yeah.
I was wondering if it was Omega Supreme, but then you didn't say Omega Supreme.
Yeah, it's just implying it.
You said his genus and species.
That's right.
My voice.
I hope I got the Nicole Arbor thing right. I might have been completely wrong.
I have no idea.
Shows how much I know about the situation.
Yeah. She's not a Transformer, so she's not really on topic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're very particular about being on topic.
We're very particular.
Very particular about it.
So, what's this about wrestling?
Huh?
Haha, I did a joke. That joke was
Yes.
about the fact that everyone gets mad at Seth for talking about wrestling on your podcast.
Well, it's not his fault, except that it is.
Alright. Water break over. Thoughts on the buildable Lego Star Wars action figures, especially the larger Darth Vader and General Grievous sets?
Oh, we talked about the fact that apparently, like I said, like, hey, I didn't get them, but Grievous looked cool. Then everyone on planet Earth told me Grievous is awesome. So, yeah, I guess I'll get Grievous at some point.
You are correct in your assessment of the Nicole Arbor person.
Oh, I am?
Yes.
Hooray!
Right. How's Spreen been?
Current events. Spring's been okay.
I mostly just stick to fantasy since undead are the greatest thing to ever exist, and since AOS made the rules free, I guess that means I have to spend slightly less.
Yay!
Yay! Do you think we will ever see a Hot Toys Max or Furiosa?
If they can get the license, most probably. But what I understand is it's difficult for them to actually get the license.
So there's currently no one has the license for Mad Max?
That's right.
Hey, we're gonna watch that tonight, right?
Oh yeah.
Is it on Netflix?
No. We don't actually have a means to watch it at the moment.
We would have to go out and buy a DVD.
Yep. We'll go sort that out.
Okay. So a little while ago, Vangelus's mom came down with this really cute handwritten sign that says, "We have food," with a heart, and says his brother cooked it, and then another heart, and it's really cute.
Hooray!
Hee hee. So we have food waiting for us, and it's after 9 o'clock on the East Coast. So thanks everybody for sticking around, especially everyone in Europe where it's like even further in the future.
Yeah, welcome to dinner time.
Yeah. And Malaysia or Philippines?
Philippines.
Philippines, yeah. It's probably tomorrow there. Cool. Best Age of Extinction figure. No remolds / repaints.
But those are all the best ones! Invasion Optimus Prime is the best Age of Extinction figure.
The movie figure. No, don't let him fall.
I got him. I got him!
Yay.
Ooh, my butt! Oh, my butt! Ah! Okay, it's better.
Any hopes on a new Chrome Drone toy, preferably like the Voyager Brainstorm? That would be cool.
I feel like them letting the club do a Chrome Dome with a Nick Roche design head was a silent way of saying currently no. But I hope that happens eventually. Let's see. Oh, it's moving. More G1 Joe crossover, something's like Fairborn. If the club wants to do it, they at least G.I. Joe fans get toys to buy. I just didn't feel much when I looked at those. The G.I. Joe side of those pieces really didn't grab me all that much. So I'm I guess indifferent.
How about MLP Transformers?
Do it. See it.
Third party Octane?
Yeah, make one. There's actually one being made right now, I think.
Does he look like G1 Octane?
Yep.
I love the way that guy looks. He looks so cool.
Yeah, it's
I
called
like his head.
It's called Provider, I believe.
Oh yes, that person did write that. UT Provider. Ever thought of doing another Spreem's Women's Special?
I don't know. I don't have enough women toys.
Worst parts former?
Does it say anything about my state of mind that my answer was almost your mom?
I just want my chrome domes and rewinds. You have a chrome dome and a rewind.
I have a couple chrome domes and rewinds, but they're not IDW-esque.
The one, what's that third party one that you showed me?
Cupola.
Cupola. Vangelus has destroyed his butt. He must rebuild himself from Diablocks. He is Robo-Butt.
Oh, my butt.
Brandon Lowe says goodnight.
Good night.
That little baby rewind. Yeah, if they put some paint on that, it'll look good. He's made of that weird plastic stuff.
Oh, the Shapeways one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that one named Cupola?
No, that one was named... Oh, I forgot that one's name. That's by Fake Busker. And Non-F Productions is producing that in color with paint.
Oh, good.
I have one on pre-order.
And he scales pretty nicely with your Chrome Dome.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of the Perfect Effect upgrade sets, like the Devastator or Menasor/Prime sets?
They're okay, but like the hands and feet sets are okay. The rest of their stuff I have not been super interested in, seeing how the upgrades are applied. The Menasor ones, like if I didn't have a fix to my Menasor hips, I'd be more interested, but I do, so I'm less interested in what their fix was. But we have lots of options out there now.
What do you think of the Generations Constructicons as individual figures?
Pretty cool. Yes, they are in the American release, kind of limited, but I think that they are fun standalone toys, especially once we get the Japanese versions with all the extra little bits and pieces of accoutrement.
Most devastating figure shelf dive, if any?
I've probably blocked the worst ones from my mind, so I can't remember right now.
I always think of poor Nick and his flooded basement.
Oh, that's Dan.
Dan, sorry.
Yeah, poor Daniel Crisis.
Sorry.
Yeah, nothing that ever happened to me could ever top what happened to Dan. That was the worst.
Do you own the 8031 Japanese remold of Age of Extinction Leader Optimus Prime? If so, review please.
I don't remember which one was that number code.
8031 Japanese.
Do you mean the final battle one with the new sword and the new chest and everything? Yeah, I should review that sometime.
What do you think about Will Smith leaving Tested?
Did he? I have missed something. Holy crap.
I don't even know what Tested is.
It's a site I really like. I have not kept up, though. Wow, I gotta go read up on that. I'm sure there's a good reason.
Do you have any shelf-warming stories in your neck of the woods?
Not really. I mean, there's a lot of Star Wars Force Awakens hero mashers just kicking around everywhere, but...
How's Optimus doing?
He's doing okay.
This poor guy just sitting there like, oh, God.
I want my legs!
He's got hip wheels.
He does.
Kind of sassy.
He's like, check me out. You like what you see?
Imperator. And I don't see any eyes.
I think I messed something up there. I gotta take a look at it.
What is your least favorite Transformer in general?
I don't know. Crankcase, probably. That's a dumb name. No, there's one with a dumber name that I really didn't like for a while, but I forgot his name now.
Hardshell.
No, well, yeah, Hardshell's a dumb name, too. But...
I think Tankor is a dumb name.
Well, he's a tank.
But Tankor. Octane was way better.
Yeah, but he's a tank.
Yeah, but Tankor? Like, you're a human. We don't call you Humor.
Do you, though?
Humanator.
Humanator would be a pretty cool name.
I am the humanator.
Well, what do? I'm human.
I can breathe oxygen and drink water. My teeth have made of enamel. Will announced he was leaving on the Tested podcast today. I left the video to watch your stream.
Oh, geez, just today. Does he... I mean, I would assume that it's for greener pastures or something. Either that or to look after his family. Like, I don't... Ah, man, I want to know. But I don't want to pry. I don't want to be creepy.
Will Smith is starting a VR company.
Oh! Okay, well that's...
Virtual reality?
Holy crap, congratulations to him. Will Smith had a lot of interesting stuff to say about VR as you know, all these new VR things were being developed and revealed.
Back to crossovers. Are there any TF crossovers you would like to see?
I would love to see Transformers crossover with Archie.
Transformers crossover with Invader Zim.
I think the Archie universe has a lot to offer.
Archie.
I just found out there's an Archie Predator 4-part comic that came out.
What?
And apparently it's drawn in the Archie style, but it's ridiculously violent. So I kind of want to check it out now. Also, look, I just united him with his...
Yay! Till all are one.
Alright, I gotta build his gun now.
Blast charge, question mark?
Blast charge is okay. Ah! It's okay.
Wow, he's kind of stately looking.
I feel like I'm missing something, though, in his legs.
Why is this not showing what I want?
You're going in the wrong direction.
Oh god, I don't know how to webcam.
Yeah, here, I'll do it. I'll do it. There.
Sorry, guys. I don't know how to webcam. Aw, I wanted them to see.
They'll see it once he's ready.
Okay. AD-31 is a Japanese remold of Knights Optimus with more screen-accurate sword, shield, arms, and chest. Also, he has the transforming face.
Oh, yeah, I do have that one.
Are you going to review it?
Probably.
Kind of an odd question, but any idea how to fix scratched paint on a Transformer figure? My Henkel Convoy has a horrible scratch on his thigh.
The best way to fix scratched paint, unfortunately, is to add new paint. Or just try to not look at it.
Isn't there an Archie versus Sharknado story?
I don't know.
Wow.
All I know is I saw some pretty hilarious looking stuff from Archie vs. Predator, and I almost bought it on Comixology on the spot. I might still.
Archie and Transformers are going a cover together, just not a full crossover.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
Best Beast Hunter Beast?
I don't know, actually.
Predicate? There's only 3 of them, right?
Oh no, there's more in the toys.
Oh, in the toys. Got a challenge for you. Best built to rule figure.
I have actually not messed with hardly any of them, so I don't know. I skipped most of that at the time.
Okay, I don't know if this is accurate, but this is what someone is saying. In the Archie vs. Predator comic, Archie goes to Sabrina the Teenage Witch for help, and the Predator kills her and Salem the cat. I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't laugh at that, but that's hilarious.
I really want to read that comic.
Not Salem the cat! Not Salem! Oh, that sassy little black cat. Poor Salem the cat.
Crocodile tears.
The next person writes, why have I not heard of this?
It's pretty new.
Someone says, I'm going to TJ's stream. Sorry, Van, he has sexier hair.
You're a sexier hair.
Archie Lovecraft crossover, The Horror at Rivendell.
I should check all these Archie crossovers out. They sound great.
Yeah, definitely. Have you tried any of the World of Nintendo figures?
Yeah, I reviewed Wario, which admittedly is not the best representation for the line, but I kind of liked him, just as like a mostly unposable Wario toy.
Sonic the Hedgehog has a crossover with Mega Man, Street Fighter, Nights into Dreams, Alex Kidd, and is in an Archie comic.
Yeah, I've seen that big Sonic thing. I don't know why I didn't feel excited about it at all.
Black Hawk Omega confirms, yes, there is an Archie / Sharknado book. What?
There probably shouldn't be.
How much Sharknado literature exists?
Hang on, I just built a gun for Optimus Prime.
Yeah?
I don't think there's any way for him to hold it, though.
Oh, no.
It just sort of...
No magnets?
No, you just put it here.
Can you shove it into his chest?
No. I don't want to be too rough with this thing, because it'll probably explode if I am.
What are all the differences between the American and Japanese Devastator?
Different colors. Japanese Devastator is more expensive, has slightly different green, more paint apps, and remolded parts on all the elbows, and I think the thighs or knee joints of Bone Crusher and Scavenger as well. And also individual handguns for all the guys, but I find that to be the least interesting part.
Does he have any stickers?
He does for his shoulders. I forgot about them. You know why I forgot about them? Because they go over some parts that look like they are just going to fall apart once I put the stickers on. Oh, well, let's give it a try.
One day, Archie/Lovecraft is going to happen. Your favorite Brave series figure?
I really like Deluxe Gaugagar. It's a good one.
Archie is getting a series of variant covers. So with Transformers, Gem, X-Files, Star Trek, Super Angry Birds, Judge Dredd, Back to the Future, and Empire.
Variant covers.
I feel like out of all of those, Gem is the only one that makes sense.
Variant covers are kind of like fan art, but like in print.
It's kind of like fan art, but it's kind of official because like real comic people are doing it.
But it's just a cover, so it's not a story. So it's just like a piece of art that's on the front cover of a book.
It's super misleading too.
Yeah.
Like if you saw Archie on a Gem book and then you opened it and there was no Archie featured in the Gem book.
I'd be so mad.
Yeah.
I'd be like, where's Riverdale?
Exploding seems to be a recurring gimmick for the brick Optimi.
That's what happens when you're built of plastic-studded bricks. There we go. His shoulders are all done.
He just totally looks Imperator.
Look at this guy. This big old guy. I'm going to transform him. There's instructions here of how to transform him.
Wait, he can transform?
Yep. I'm going to have it go. This could go pretty bad, so...
Your least favorite Brave series figure?
Oh, man, I had an answer for that once upon a time. I don't remember anymore.
Nick says the Gem comic is amazing.
Yes, the Gem comic looks really cool, and I've heard a lot of good stuff about it. I haven't read it yet myself. But...
Spicy chili! Yay! That's the guy who stared at Sexy Starscream for 15 minutes.
Oh, thank you.
Or girl, sorry, I'm not sure. Does he hold the gun with the nub on the side going into his thumb block? Imperatimus Prime.
Hang on. He does!
Excellent work,
That's how he holds
chili.
the gun.
Okay. Now he's got no head.
Yeah, but now we know he can hold his gun eventually someday.
All right. Hey, one last question. I'm thinking in going outside of Spain to find some jobs in video game industry. I was thinking of Canada. Do you recommend it? I hear that's a good place to live.
Oh man, I don't know much of anything about the video game industry.
I know, like, Finland? And Dashi does video game stuff in Finland. That's where Angry Birds is.
Yeah, I mean, as a place to live, Canada's pretty nice.
Yeah, video game. Let me think. Video game, there's industry in Seattle. I have a friend who's working in the video game industry in Seattle right now. She's doing Guild Wars stuff. And I'm not sure about Canada.
I think Montreal's where a lot of that stuff is
Montreal maybe.
happening, and maybe Vancouver, but I don't remember if EA is still heavily in Vancouver.
This stream is actually much more entertaining than the Steelers versus Patriots game. Woohoo! More entertaining than football.
That's football?
Yeah, Steelers.
Okay.
Go Stillers. The chemist at my work is from Pennsylvania. So he has this Pennsyltucky accent.
Pennsyltucky?
Yep.
That's not a real word.
Go Stillers. So, that's the only reason why I know. It's football. So, alright. Let's see. I had a good laugh at Coked Up Jazz when I saw him in the store a while back. The figure's face is the best.
It is.
Nick says it's hard to get creative work in Canada if you're not a citizen.
I would not be surprised. I'll be surprised by that.
It's hard to get any work in Canada if you're not a citizen. I've looked into like sciencey type jobs, and basically you have to beat out a Canadian because otherwise the company has to tell the Canadian government why they're hiring an American or someone from Spain or wherever over a Canadian. They have to what's that word? Like explain.
Justify.
Yeah, justify. Thank you. The joints seem pretty tight on this for a brick build, sort of question mark.
Kinda, yeah. Oh wow, these little flaps fold down too.
Huh.
I was just wondering how you make room for all this to get in there, but like...
He looks like a truck now.
That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all.
What's the first step if you want to get into voiceover/voice acting work?
Be good at it.
Practice. Susan Blue has a book. I forgot what it's called, but it's about voice acting and it's worth reading if you're seriously into it. And she talks about all the exercises you need to do. And one helpful phrase I've heard Scott McNeil say is there's the voice and then there's the acting.
Yep.
And if you can do impressions all day long, that's great. But if you can't actually act, then, you're not going to be able to
impressions aren't that valuable because a lot of the better voices of the era are actually just failed impressions that end up sounding like really cool voices.
Yeah. And I've also heard you basically have to move to Vancouver and then work really, 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 really hard to break into that very small clique of voice actors who get all the jobs.
Yeah, it's tricky stuff. It's not easy at all.
It's probably harder to be a voice actor than, like, a successful comic book artist.
Well, it's the thing about the voice acting industry, as I understand it, is there's less room for people.
Yeah.
Because the industry would love to only work with, a handful of people and just keep paying the same people to do stuff. Also, this is done.
Yay!
Looks okay.
He looks pretty good.
All things considered, like, this is kind of funny, but, like, considering what he is.
What's up with that? It's, like, not straight. Look at the other one.
It's
wiggly, wiggle.
It's the ball joints.
And he doesn't look like a robot lying down, so that's good.
It'd be nice.
Unlike that one. Oh god, this might
made Jazz fall down. Yeah. Anyway, that's been a V-build. That's been Diablock Optimus. I'll transform him back. Let's do some more questions. I'll transform him back, and then we'll be done.
Okay. He looks like the classic Spinny Prime in truck mode.
Kind of, yeah.
Vancouver, can I live with one of you, Current Vangelus?
We don't live in Vancouver, so that'd be difficult.
If I lived in Vancouver, I'd be going to be voice actor. That would be so much fun. I can't remember the name of Susan Blue's book.
Well, I'm sure she hasn't put out that many books.
Voice. Word of mouth. I think it's called Word of Mouth. Auto blocks transform and block out.
Block out all the pain.
Ugh, you didn't fix the smiley jazz.
Nope.
D. Bradley Baker has a website called I Want to Be a Voice Actor. So that's something to look into. Seriously, your favorite Gundam model kit.
I've only built like 3, so I don't... Version Katoki Unicorn.
Poor smiley jazz. There. It's like a glitch in the Matrix, 2 smiley jazzes. Can you pay someone's airfare?
I cannot, but if someone wants to pay my airfare, I can do that for sure.
Are you planning any more Star Wars or Marvel figures?
I'm going to review my Black Series Krylon Ben and his Sturmkampfen Trooperin. So that's on my to-do list.
Do you like Japanese wrestling?
It's pretty cool. I've watched it sometimes, but I don't know enough about it to watch it a lot. But whatever I do watch tends to be really awesome. Like, I watched a time Jushin Liger turned into, Bloody Liger or whatever and ripped his mask off and was all painted and creepy and demon-like. That was neat.
Wait, you gotta show them.
I'm just setting up the real camera. Oh, excuse me. That's a V-build. I need a moment to pause and water. But thanks for checking that out. I think that's it for V-builds for this live stream, but we're going to talk a little bit more. Yeah. And maybe do something. Well, we're going to do something else stupid.
Food thing?
Yeah, something else dumb.
Yeah, we got something dumb coming up.
But stay tuned. And if you're on YouTube, thanks for watching. And we'll be back with more V-building whenever things get built.
Bye.